So I got another shirt for Christmas that I want to share with you guys. My wife got for me. It's from Mirror Mirror. The Mirror Mirror universe. It is a logical gift. Enjoy the video. Hello everybody, fellow Star Trek fans. I come to you and I welcome you this video on this, the last day of 2020. And I know a lot of us are eager to get this year over with. It's been a hard year for a lot of us, and what better way to make you in a good mood than with Star Trek? So what I got to show you guys today is from the original series, and it's a magic, let's see, what's the official Bluetooth communicator from the Wand Company. You can see celebrating 50 years of Star Trek. You can see the cover, the antenna cover. Star Trek, the original series, my favorite. On the sides, Bluetooth communicator. What's on the ends is Star Trek. What's on the other end, you got a picture of the Enterprise and Bluetooth communicator. And on the back, it shows you a nice photograph of the communicator itself. Let's see. I'll put up pictures because I know my hand is shaky. Original series communicator, Bluetooth handset. This original series Star Trek communicator is a fully functioning Bluetooth handset, compatible with all Bluetooth-enabled devices. With its contactless charging stand, high-quality MEMS microphone, and large speaker, it doubles as a hands-free kit and a desktop Bluetooth speaker. Highly accurate, fully working Bluetooth handset, immersive play features, contactless charging, magnetic desktop display stand, highly realistic construction. You can see it's got nice high-quality construction and parts. So let's see, I don't think there's anything else to show you on the box. It's a 2016 release, and with that being said, let's go ahead and we'll take it out of the box. Alright, I took it all out of the box. It does come with some paperwork, and the first thing that I noticed that it came with is it actually comes with a pouch that you can keep it in to keep it safe. Let's see, what does that say on there? USS Enterprise. Standard issue communicator. Nice little pouch. And the first thing you get is a letter from the Wand Company congratulating you. You're one of the first people in the world to own a fully working Star Trek Bluetooth communicator. And I'll put up a picture if you want to see more detail on that letter. You can pause the video. And you get a manual that goes with it, and a Bluetooth communicator. And I'll do the same. I'll put up pictures of the manual so you can see the introduction. I'll go through the introduction with you because it's information on the communicator. The 23rd century communicator designed by Hua Chang is standard issue aboard Starfleet vessels. Using subspace transmissions, the iconic communicator allows virtually instantaneous communication over distances that would induce a significant lag using 21st century radio signals, which must travel through normal, I don't want to mess up this word, Euclidean 3 space. This communicator is not a toy. It is an advanced Bluetooth wireless technological enabled communications device designed to pair with mobile phone, permitting near instantaneous person-to-person communication at a considerable distance. When paired with a device capable of streaming music, the communicator may also be used as a wireless music speaker. This communicator has been developed to give its owner the maximum level of enjoyment, designed using extremely accurate 3D scans of one of the last remaining hero props from the 1960s original series television show. Dedicated attention to detail and use of authentic materials, textures, and finishes, and a support and extraordinarily deep knowledge of the HeroCom.com, so generously given to us, has resulted in a fully functioning display-grade product that is highly faithful to the original prop. I can't wait to try this out. With its 20 authentic USS Enterprise NCC 1701 sound effects and crew voice chips, the communicator provides plenty of opportunity for in-universe interaction and fun, and its Bluetooth wireless technology enables it to be used exactly as it was always intended. And that's as a person-to-person communications device. The communicator is not a walkie-talkie. In order to use it to talk to another person, you will also need a Bluetooth-enabled mobile phone that can make and receive telephone calls. And it shows assembling the stand, powering it up. So we can go through this when we actually take it out of the box. So looking at the box itself, it comes in a really, this is really rugged. It's hard plastic. Let's see what's on it for you. USS Enterprise NCC 1701 standard issue communicator. And there's something on the back. Property of Starfleet USS Enterprise NCC 1701. So, let's go ahead and we'll pop it open. Isn't that gorgeous? First thing you notice is the grill. Let's see, we got the base, and this one appears to have been chipped on the surface, but you can see it's USS Enterprise standard issue communicator. We'll put that aside. And this looks to be the pedestal that the communicator rests on. You can see where it clips into place. So when you clip it in, there's an end that has a clip with a little catch, so when that goes in, and you can release it by depressing it. So you put it down into the slot, and you bring it forward, and with your other finger you push it just enough where it goes into the base. So, and we have the cord. Now what this is going to do is it's going to power the communicator. Let's see, nothing else there. This is a cardboard box, and this has another cable. Maybe that one is for the computer. It looks like the same as this one. It looks like the same. It could be just a longer charge cable in case you need a longer cable, or it's for the computer, but we can see that in the instructions. So we'll use this one to connect into that. Let me take out the communicator. You can see the beautiful solid workmanship of the communicator. Now I showed you guys, let's see, I showed you guys a Playmates communicator. I showed you guys a Diamond Select communicator. And I showed you the Diamond Select phaser as well. Unfortunately, you guys that follow my videos know that the Playmates communicator ended up not working. And the Diamond Select one was with the phaser. I have the Wine Company hand phaser as well, but that's going to be another video. But right now, let me get this set up, and I'll show you guys how to get it ready to charge. So what I did was I took the cord, and I plugged it in. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't come with a cube to actually plug it in with, so I had to use my own. But you plug that in. You could also probably stick it into your computer because it's a USB cable. You can see the USB connection. If you put it into your computer, it'll automatically charge it as well. You can see that it's blinking because the phone is not on it. So, or excuse me, the communicator. So you take it, and it's magnetic. So what you do is just kind of connects because it's magnetic, and it'll just stick.
Connected.
It just said connected because I had done it previously to connect it to my iPhone, and it's glowing red. Now, red means that it's either not connected right or it's charging. Let's see. Let's connect it again. Supposedly it's yellow and red when it's charging and it's connected correctly. There we go. So that's the communicator. We put it on charge. Let me get this. We'll put this out of the way. I'm going to give this a second to charge so we can go over some of the instructions now. You can see when it's charging correctly, it flashes yellow and red, and I believe it's changing between yellow and red. It recommends that when you plug it in for the first time, brand new out of the box, that you let it charge for 4 hours. It also suggests that you keep it every once in a while to keep it charged, because letting it go completely dead will damage the battery. It suggests at least once every 6 months to charge it up fully. Moving on to the next page, you can see where the illustrations tell you what it can connect to. It can connect to an old-fashioned phone, mobile phone, and the Enterprise. That's my favorite connection. It shows you the button functionality. Now, the two buttons on the bottom. The one on the left is to power it on when you hold it down, and the one on the right is a toggle switch. It tells you not to toggle the left button because you could damage it. So you connect it to your phone. You go to settings. See, I've got an iPhone, so it may be different from what you have. But I opened up my iPhone, I went to settings, and I went to Bluetooth devices. And all the devices, well, make sure the Bluetooth is turned on your phone. And then it'll pop up and you can connect it. And once you're connected, it'll say connected. And I'll show you that in a minute. Going on to the next page. Shows you the antenna grill. And what I had just told you guys about toggling it. The right button, not to push it down. And the left button is for pushing only, not to toggle. The antenna grill, the disc, the speaker, the jewels. And what I'll do is I'll put all of this up and in high definition, so hopefully you can read everything. If you want to pause the video, check it out. Because you may have this and you may not have the controls, the manual. So in that case, you can use this manual for your device. Let's see. See, the left jewel is green. When it's flashing green, communicator is not connected to another Bluetooth device. When it does connect, you'll see the right jewel turn blue. Pairing mode. Then double flashing blue, communicator is connected to another Bluetooth device. You can see the illustration, the unpairing, ending calls, and what I'll do is I'll call my phone so you guys can see what it does. Now going on to the back, there's a chart of things that you can use it for. a button pressing guide, the antenna grill, the left button and the right button. It tells you the functions, and you can hear the sound effects. I'm in a hurry to hear this. So you know what's cool? When you get, the older you get, we still keep our toys. They just get a lot more expensive. And we can play with them, although we call it collecting and observing them. And on the back, let's see, looks like there's a picture. It's all one picture, so I'll kind of peer through it. And that's the end of the folder. And it just folds back up again. Alright, so it's been charging for a couple minutes. I'm going to keep it on the cradle, but let me see if I can open it up. Let me lift up the top. You can hear it make the little beeping sound. And you can see the engine inside, the motor spinning, the circle. It's really cool looking. It's really quiet too, because the Diamond Select one was relatively loud. I mean, the effect is still cool. The Diamond Select one is a little more affordable than this one. So let's see if we can hear some of the sound effects. This is the toggle switch. We push it down.
Yes, Captain.
And it sounds like Mr. Sulu. We toggle it to the right.
McCoy here.
And we get Dr. McCoy. Let's see what we get when we go to the left.
Scotty here, Captain.
It's Mr. Scott. So we toggle it straight up.
Enterprise. Spock here.
Mr. Spock. So let's see if we press it, we can switch the sounds. I pressed it down again.
Enterprise. Spock here.
Nope, it sounds like the same.
Yes, Captain. McCoy here. Scotty here, Captain.
Let's see if we hold it down.
Enterprise. Spock here. Scotty here, Captain.
And when you hold it down, you put it off. And when you hold it down, when it's in the off mode, it comes back on. Hold it down.
Connected.
It'll open up. You hear the swish sound, and it'll tell you that it's connected to your Bluetooth device. Now, this is going to be difficult because I'm using my phone to record the video. Because the cameras on my iPhone are better than the video cameras that I have. So let's see how this is going to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. I'll keep it on charge, and I'm going to attempt to call my cell phone. Alright, so it's been a few hours. You can see the charge is now blue, meaning that it's all set. And what I did is I'm using a different camera. I'm using the old camera because I want to call and show you guys what it does. Now, like I said, I got an iPhone, and in order to get the communicator beep, you have to buy it from the App Store. So what I'm going to just do is show you what it does when it rings. Now, I'm going to call my phone. You're going to hear my phone go off, and then we're going to answer the communicator. Alright, it's ringing. It'll stop flashing. Pick it up. Answer it like Captain Kirk. Hello? You can talk to whoever you want. See? You can hear my voice coming through the phone. And when you're done, when you want to end the call, you can just hang up.
Communication terminated.
Alright, using my old camera, for another function that I want to show you guys, you see, you can open up your iTunes, and I had said you could use the communicator as a speaker. So let's see, let's go into, how about Wrath of Khan by James Horner. We'll do the first song. You got to be careful, you know, that all important copyright strike. So just enough where you can hear it coming through. And let's see if you can, I know you can increase the volume. Let's try doing it through your phone. So I increased the volume on my phone. Let's see if you can raise the lid while you can listen to it while carrying it around. And it gets a lot louder once you open up the cover. So hopefully I won't get any copyright strikes on this, because, you know, I want you guys to hear how cool it is, and we'll use Star Trek. You can put it back on charge, and then when you hit end, you close it out on your phone, and you can see it closes out. Oh, I must have put it to another song. Alright, now it's done. Alright, so I'm going back to the good camera. And you can see I took the pouch out of the bag. So let's go ahead and show you guys how it fits. And this is going to be tough doing this with one hand. Hang on a minute, let me put it. Alright, that's a little bit better. That's really hard to do with the one hand. But you got a nice pouch for it to keep it safe when you're not charging it. Let's see if I can take it out with one hand. I think I can. It's a lot easier to take it out than it is to put it in with one hand. And alright, so let me see if I can do this with one hand. When you push down this button, and you push the left and you push the right slightly,
Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura.
you get Lieutenant Uhura.
What is your situation?
And when you hold down the left button and you toggle, you get the different voices.
Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
I said when you push down the left button and you toggle, you get different voices. So that's how you switch the voices around. And of course, if you hold it too long, it'll go off. Let's put it back on. And you get TWC Communicator connected. That shows up on your phone. The reason it didn't say connected is because, oh, it just did. When you close the, there you go. You can see the motor spins. Go through the sound effects.
Yes, Captain. Enterprise. Spock here. Scotty here, Captain. McCoy here.
And when you hold it down and toggle,
Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura.
What is your situation? Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura.
and then when you let go, it goes back to the other
Enterprise.
sayings.
Spock here. Yes, Captain. Scotty here, Captain. McCoy here.
So what I noticed you can do with this is if you have iTunes on your iPhone, you can actually use this as a speaker, and you can play your music on it as well. You get to play with it as a communicator. It's got the sounds. It's a great prop. You can use it. You could just keep your phone. Say your phone is dead or you're charging your phone. You can keep the communicator with you. And when it goes off, you just open up the communicator and you can talk to whoever's on the line. Now, with the iPhone, you know, everything seems to be a copyright issue, at least with my phone. With the phone that I have to go into iTunes and then purchase the communicator beep sound. So when there's a phone call coming in, you'll hear that boop, boop that the communicator makes. And that's going to give you the indication that you've got an incoming call. And it's when you open up the lid, which is hard to do with one hand, the call will automatically start. You'll hear the communicator will say connected. The communicator will say incoming transmission, and then you can speak to whoever you want to speak to on the phone. And when you finish speaking, you just close the lid, and it'll say communication terminated. Kirk here. So I got to be careful now, so I don't want to get disconnected from my phone again. So we'll go through the sounds.
Enterprise. Spock here. Yes, Captain.
So toggle up, Mr. Spock. Toggle down, Mr. Sulu. Toggle to the left.
Scotty here, Captain.
You get Mr. Scott.
McCoy here.
You toggle to the right, you get Dr. McCoy. And when you hold the left button down, and then you push the right button,
Enterprise
you get
Bridge,
Lieutenant Uhura.
Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura.
And then when you push up,
Please repeat, Captain. I didn't receive that.
you get Mr. Spock.
What is your situation?
Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura. Enterprise Bridge, Lieutenant Uhura.
So those are the functions of toggling and holding the buttons down. Now when it comes to the lights, the indicator lights, the one all the way to the right is blinking blue because that's a good thing. It's because it's connected to your Bluetooth device. So whether it's your phone or maybe it's your iPod or your iPhone, if it's connected, this will blink blue. And the green will blink if it's not connected to anything. So that, my friends, is the communicator from the Wand Company. From Star Trek, celebrating 50 years. Beautiful display case. You got a nice pouch to keep it in. You got the paperwork, you got the manuals, and you got a nice little toy. You can pretend you're Captain Kirk. Kirk here.
Enterprise. Spock here.
Mr. Spock, send down the landing party.
Scotty here, Captain.
Mr. Scott, status of the warp drive.
McCoy here.
Bones, what's the condition of the crewman red shirt?
Yes, Captain.
Mr. Sulu, prepare to warp out of orbit. 1 hour. Kirk out. So you guys can have a ton of fun with this. And if you're a Star Trek crazed freak like I am, you got to get this. This is so cool. You're going to love it. Going to have hours of fun. So if you guys were curious about the communicator, what it did, how to set it up, some of the functions, then I hope this satisfied your curiosity. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video very, very soon.